All right, hello Scorpios. I hope you are having a fantastic week so far. Thank you for joining me this evening for your weekly tarot reading. It is evening for me, obviously. The sun is not shining. I have an artificial light on. Anyway, Scorpio, so let's get into your astrology as I shuffle the cards. And before I do that, I just wanted to let you know if you subscribe and leave a comment down below that you subscribe, well, then you're entered to win one of these fantastic tarot card readings that I do. I do them through like a recorded video like this, or I can do them face to face. It's all good. Whatever way you feel comfortable, I will do a reading for you. And it'll be absolutely free, and that's up until the first 100 subscribers. All right, so let's go into your astrology now as I shuffle these cards. All right, so Mercury is in your first house this month. This could kind of indicate a heightened ability or a heightened intuition in regards to how you kind of view the world, and also kind of like your body. So if you're feeling like, you know, you have any sort of intuitions as to like cravings or whatever, I think like listen to those, because you know you're probably on point. And also any sort of meditation work is obviously going to give you some more insight into the nature of your own consciousness and the nature of yourself as well. All right, so we also have Venus, which is moving into your 11th house of hopes and wishes. This Virgo Venus is more of a like particular Venus. It's not so like spendy as other like the Leo Venus that we're just in. It's a little bit more practical. So you may feel like, you know, being a little bit more practical when it comes to your hopes and wishes. I mean, that's just you in general. So Venus being here could actually be shining a light on this. So you could maybe expect, you know, maybe some money or some romance kind of come in for you, whether it be through whatever method that you gain those things. So yeah, Venus is a good thing in that sign. It doesn't really like being there, but regardless, having Venus in your 11th house is a fantastic placement, because that is like an Aquarius sort of placement. That is like the star. That is inspiration and, you know, hopes and wishes. Anyway, so let's go into the next one. So we have Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto will all be direct in your 3rd house. And this is putting a lot of pressure on your 6th house. Like your 3rd house is like siblings, like day-to-day travel, like short distance travel, and also writing and sort of like Gemini things, working with your hands. And that's getting a lot of pressure from the 6th house, which is, oh wait, that's putting a lot, yeah, that is putting a lot of pressure on your 6th house, which is where Mars is right now. And that is your house of daily routines. And like, so, and it's like daily routines, that's your health, that's all this sort of energy. And so with all that energy being pushed there, it's kind of really asking you to kind of be aware of like your mental state when it comes to work, and make sure that I feel like it's a message to be a little bit more specific about the tasks that you do. Even if it feels like there's overwhelming energy, you can focus on like getting the job done and just like being really focused, and just, you know, being safe at the same time. Because I feel like with this energy square of Mars in the 6th house, I feel like maybe it could be a little bit overcharged, and it could lead to, I don't want to say it could lead to accidents, but I feel like you should be aware of your hands in this situation. We also have the full moon, which is exciting, and that's in your 6th house as well. So think back to the 6 months, like back to the new moon in Aries. So that was what, 6 months ago, and all the energy that happened between then and now. Like think about what you wanted and what you're trying to bring in back then, and see if this is what's happening now in your life. It's always a good way. The moon moves in 6-month cycles, so that is something too. All right, so yeah, I feel like this is about time to get into your tarot reading here. So we're gonna do a where you are right now, like what's going on with you. We'll go into your present, or not your present, into where you're going to go this week, or what you're going to encounter, the energy of the week. And then we'll go into messages from Spirit, which are always exciting. So let's see where we're at now. And at the end, I always do a rune, and we'll do some other oracle cards and stuff. So yeah, let's get into this. I keep on pulling cards, but I need to set the intention. I want this column, and I want to know where Scorpio is right now. Where are my lovely Scorpios? How are they feeling? What are they doing? What's going on with the lovely Scorpios this week? Where have they been? Oh, geez, we got a few cards here. All right, so the first card is the Knight of Cups reverse. So this is some sort of, I feel like this is a delay on some sort of message of, like, this is your Knight in Shining Armor, basically. This is the card of the Knight in Shining Armor. He's coming in with his, like, cup, and, you know, he's coming in with cup full, and he's delivering this message, and, like, an emotional message. But with it reverse, it's like, maybe there's a delay on this. Maybe there's something holding it back. Let's get a clarifier card. Is the Four of Swords. Okay, so I guess your Knight in Shining Armor here is sitting there and meditating on the right course of action. So I feel like this is a delay that is a timely delay. Like, not all things in life have to happen instantly, obviously. Good things are worth waiting for, and I feel in this case, this is somebody who's going to come in, or could come in, that is a balanced person, but there is a delay in this. This could also represent you needing to be a little bit more, you know, slower and deep thinking, a little bit deeper about things. I mean, as Mercury is in your sign, really kind of like getting down to the nitty gritty and meditating on things and making sure that you're coming at it from a proper place. All right, we got two more cards here as clarifiers, so let's see what the next clarifier card is. The Hermit. Okay, well, that backs up this Four of Swords energy for sure. This is like really going down deep into seeing like what you actually want. So maybe through this meditation and, you know, diving deep, getting a little bit more, you know, maybe a little bit more isolated. It doesn't necessarily mean like you have to isolate yourself from everybody, but like a period of isolation, like maybe take 20 minutes a day to really sit down and meditate, will help you recognize this person when they come in. Like, if you're coming at a relationship from a balanced perspective, then you're actually going to be able to see the person for who they actually are. So let's get a clarifier card on this Hermit. What's going on? The Wheel of Fortune reverse. So, okay, so I feel like maybe there's something that happened a little bit upsetting that maybe caused this delay with this Knight of Cups, but overall, I don't feel like it's a bad thing, even though the wheel is reversed. It just feels like an upsetting kind of situation that may happen that may have thrown you off, like your original game plan. So it's kind of like, you know what, something happened, but it didn't work out. But you know what, it's time to really, you know, settle down and think about how you actually feel and what you need to recognize. So this could have been like, maybe you missed out on somebody, or you feel like you missed out on somebody and just wasn't the right time. But everything happens in its time, like I said at the top of this. So yeah, I feel like that's good for where you're at right now. So let's get into what you got going on for this week, Scorpio. What do my lovely Scorpios have going on this week? What do my lovely Scorpios have? Okay, oh, we got a couple cards. Okay, the first card that flipped was the Knight of Wands. So this is a passionate, maybe it's you, maybe you're passionate, maybe there's somebody else that's very passionate. This is another knight. This is a message coming in, but this is more one of like fiery energy instead of this like calm emotional energy. This is like maybe a Sagittarius or like an Aries or a Leo coming in, or maybe you are a Leo sun, or you know, maybe you're a fire sun. So whatever, however this resonates, I feel like there's a message coming in for you from this person, and it's about staying still, because the Six of Swords in its upright position is a card of like movement and like, kind of going away on a vacation. But this is like, you know what, maybe you got to stay still for a little bit. And I feel like this is mirroring this energy of like the Hermit and the Four of Swords here. Like, don't go off on some sort of like random adventure, because I feel like there's another message for here. If you stay still for a little bit. I didn't get any more flips out of my deck here, so let's get a more clarifier for this Six of Swords. What is this Six of Swords about? What is this knight? What message is this knight delivering? Let's find out that. Let's find out what message your knight is delivering. Eight of Wands. Yeah, this is a lot of, you know what? It's time to like hunker down and just be chill. Like, I know Mercury is in your sign right now, so it may feel like you gotta move and go and do stuff, but it's kind of feeling like, you know what, maybe this is an internal sort of thing you gotta do, Scorpio. Like, maybe the communication and the action and the movement needs to happen within your own mind in order to find clarity, so you can accept that there's people waiting for you. And or like trying to deliver messages, or maybe you're trying to deliver messages. What is this? I kind of want more clarification on this Eight of Wands. Why are we stopping here? Why are we stopping so much? There's a lot of motion cards. Why are we stopping? Why are we stopping? Why are we stopping? Thank you. Okay, we got first card that popped out was the Seven of Wands. Okay, so this is, I mean, he's holding up his hand like stop. All right. So he's very much being like, you know what? I've had enough. Like he can fend off all these people, but you know what? He's like, you know what? Like there's a bunch of people down here. He's on his steps. He's moving towards his path, but there's people bugging him. So he's like, you know what? Stop doing this shit. I'm on my path. Let me do this in peace. So I feel like maybe you're just being bombarded by things. And I feel like it's just not, I just feel like it's too much energy and you just need to stop and be still for a little bit. That could be what's going on. I'm gonna put these cards back and we're gonna go into your messages from Spirit here. All right, so let's see what, oh, Four of Coins popped out. So this is like, the Four of Coins is about basically saving your money. Being stable in the home and being aware of your finances and making sure that those things are secure. And also like the Four of Coins, the normal picture is a guy holding a coin, standing on coins with a coin on his head. So like he's like very much just hoarding his coins. So let's see why. What is the underlying energy of this Four of Coins, please? What is the underlying energy of this Four of Coins? Oh, that is too much. That's a lot of energy. Let's just put those back and we'll get more clarification. All right, so the Fool. Okay, the underlying energy of the Four of Coins is the Fool, which, I mean, maybe that you're saving up to do something big. And maybe that's what all this contemplation is about. Like all this, like, you know what, just stopping and like collecting yourself so that you are able to take the leap. So you are able to do whatever you want to do, this big move that you're going to do. Because I feel like you're stopped right now and the universe is telling you to just slow down, stop, save money. And then you're going to be able to take this like kind of like this big, like a lightning strike of a leap into the unknown with the universe on your back. So let's see that what the underlying energy of this Fool card is. What is the underlying energy of the Fool card? Whoa. All right, so we got a few cards here. So the first card that actually landed upright was the Three of Swords reversed, which is the Heartbreak card, but in the reverse position, it's like a healing card. And the underlying energy of that is the Ten of Cups. So yeah, there's like healing and it's like leading to joy. And yeah, the underlying energy of that is the Six of Cups. So yeah, this is fantastic. This is like healing from like probably feeling from this heartache or heartbreak. Like this could have been way in the past, but you know what? You've moved on from it and you're way happier now. And like once you kind of reconnect either with this person from the past or, you know, you heal within yourself, you're going to be able to feel this like ultimate happiness here. And like the Ten of Cups is like, they're so happy. Like, look at all of them. They're just like, they got all the cups. They're at top of the pyramid. They're at the completion phase of being so happy. So I feel like you have completed, or Spirit is saying that you have healed enough, or you will be healed enough that you can operate into this new opportunity, whatever it may be. Maybe you're moving like across the country or to a completely different country or something. And just, you know, just uprooting your whole life and just moving on, or just taking a new risk in business, or, you know, starting a new business or something. I feel like this is really good energy for you. So yeah, you've been healing. That's amazing, Scorpio. I'm very happy to hear that. So let's go into your Sacred Symbols deck. See what we got going on for you in this. So what messages? Oh, thank you. That was right over. That was pretty quick. We got friendship. All right. So yeah, take heed of your friendships, because friendships, I mean, that's a big part. So yeah, even in all this energy, like even though you're being a hermit or whatever, like just remember that friends are always there for you. And maybe friends can help you keep other people away. Like maybe you're in a friend circle where it's like, you know what, this person needs a break for now. Maybe your friends can help you with that. So what's up with this friendship card? What else does Scorpio need to know? What else does Scorpio need to know? What else does Scorpio... Oh, I guess you want to come out. Full moon. Okay, so something's coming up for you the full moon when it comes to friendship, which is tomorrow. So... or today, whenever you watch this, or earlier this week. So yeah, you can expect something happening this week, definitely with this full moon coming up, or it could mean the next full moon. But I feel like there's definitely something here with friendship, and I feel like the Six of Cups is to do with this friendship. So yeah, whatever feels like it's a little bit off, just, you know, take some time, go deep into your own self. Like that Mercury in the first house is like, go deep into yourself and kind of plumb the depths for what is actually in alignment with you, you know? All right, we're going to do something a little bit different today, and we're going to go into an animal oracle deck. This is the Druid animal oracle deck, and we're going to draw a card for you. One card, please. Jeez. All right, well, the one card that actually popped up here was the Swan, and the Swan is a wonderful card. So let's go into the book, the Druid animal oracle. So Swan is page 70, and the significations are soul, love, and beauty, which is fantastic. So let's go into this. 69, 70, haha, 69. So Swan brings us the qualities of the soul, of love and depth, grace and beauty. Being associated with the Druid festival of Samhain, I'm sorry if I butchered that. The swan is also a bird of the threshold and represents that part of us which can travel into the other world. Drawing this card may indicate you will receive inspiration from the other world, or that love is entering your life. It is auspicious to draw this card if you are preparing to write a song or poem. For the swan's skin and feathers were used to make the bard's ceremonial cloak and the turban. Yeah, that's very interesting. So yeah, I feel like, although I did kind of draw it in the reverse position, so I'm gonna read that too. This card reversed may mean that you need to come to terms with a separation. Oh, with the three, I gotcha. The old tales of a swan show that in reality there is no separation from the ones we love, only transformation from one form to another. But to continue in our journey in this world, we need to be able to say goodbye to those we are separated from, even though we know that ultimately we may be together again. The separation we are faced with, however, may be internal rather than external. And the Ayla, I guess swan, may be calling us to connect more deeply with our own soul. And this is definitely the energy I'm getting from this Four of Swords here. And the Hermit, like getting in contact with that inner inspiration, that inner spark, that inner kind of energy that you're dealing with right now. And I feel like that's going to lead you to this healing, this ultimate healing and ultimate happiness here with these cups. All right, so let's go into your rune for the week, because I always like to include a rune at the end. So let's see what energy is going to help our lovely Scorpios through this week. Thank you. Put that down, flip it over. Ooh, fantastic. This is the Rune of Movement, also called Ehwaz. So let's go to the page, let's go to 94. Ehwaz. So it's in the upright position. So movement, progress, a horse. Ehwaz is a rune of transit, transformation, and movement of physical shifts, new dwelling places, new attitudes, or new life. It also signifies movement in the sense of improving or bettering any situation. There is about this rune a gradual development and steady progress, with the accompanying notion of slow growth through numerous shifts and changes. This could apply to the growth of a business or to the development of an idea. A relationship also needs to undergo changes and transformation if it is to maintain growth and life. Personal moral effort, persevering steadfastness are called for when you draw Ehwaz, another of the rune cycles. Let it be said this way, as I cultivate my own nature, all else follows. This rune symbol is the horse. From the Bronze Age artifacts that we find the sun linked to the horse. The horse both symbolized the sun and was regarded as drawing it across the sky. Here, this rune is saying you have progressed far enough to feel a measure of safety, of surety in your position. It's time to turn again and face the future reassured and prepared to share the good fortune that comes. The sharing is significant since it relates to the power of the sun to foster life and illuminate all things with its light. I mean, yeah, it's funny that this rune is about movement, and all this is like, you know what, stopping movement. So like, I'm gonna read the reverse position as well, just in case this resonates. So movement that appears to block. Be certain that what you are doing or not doing is timely. There are no missed opportunities. We have simply to recognize that not all opportunities are for us, that not all possibilities are open to us. The opportunity at hand may be precisely to avoid action. If you are feeling at a loss, unclear about the need to act, consider what is timely and appropriate to your nature, and remember, what is yours will come to you. All right, well, I feel like that is in line with all of this. So if you enjoyed this reading, please leave me a like down below and comment if any of this resonated. I mean, I understand that this is a general reading, so it's not as specific as a personal reading, which you can obviously book through my website or through Instagram or personal message. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a fantastic week, Scorpio.